This
Yesterday's
conference will
class,
now be recorded.
guys, any doubts in yesterday's
No, ma'am.
class? Okay, did you people try? Okay, today we'll work on text function. So let me explain five functions, then you can try it out. Okay, so now left function equals left. Left means usually I am applying these functions on a text characters, that is words. Okay, so now I am going to apply these functions on devices. Okay, so this is the word on which I am going to apply the function. So left function is on my screen, this is my left hand side and this is my right side. So I'll give is equal to left. So when I'm talking about my word, so this is my left side and this is my right. So from the left side on which I am going to apply this left function, I need to select the text. So that is E5 means E column, fifth row. So in this particular cell, whatever the value is there or whatever the word is there, I have to choose it. And from the left hand side, how many number of characters I wanted. So I wanted 3 characters, I'll give 3 and close the parenthesis. So left function E5 is the cell on which I wanted to apply this text function, and from my left hand side how many number of characters I wanted to pick. So it is Dev. Same way equals right, open the parenthesis from my right hand side. So select the text, select the cell, number of characters. So I will tell 5 characters. 5, close the bracket, enter. Vices. So I'll tell you once again is equal to right, open the parenthesis, select the cell, comma, number of characters from my right hand side. So there are 5 characters. So I'll type in 5, close the bracket, enter. So mid function. Mid function means from the middle if I wanted to pick the word, pick the characters. Mid, open the parenthesis, select the text, comma, start num. So from my left hand side, starting from which character I have to pick out. So starting from the third character, comma, start num is third character, that is from V, comma, how many number of characters I have to pick. So I wanted 4 characters from V. V, I, C, E. That is 4 characters. I'll close the bracket, enter. Now if I wanted to see how many number of characters are there in this particular word, so I'll type in equals len. So len function, it is not completely length. So here I have given length in order to know what it is. Length means how many number of characters are there in the particular selected cell. Len function, select the word, select the cell, enter. There are 7 characters. So proper. Proper means here you can see the first character is in small letter. So proper means the first character will be capitalized is equal to proper. Open the parenthesis and select the text. So proper means the first character should be capitalized. Got this? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll show the formula so that you people can try with these things. I'll give you 5 minutes of time.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
what is proper function used for?
Proper means the first character in this selected text. You can see the first character is in small letter. Proper means
Yes, ma'am.
it will display in capital. The first character will be in capital. Proper.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Gamma.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Now if I wanted to repeat with the particular, so like I wanted this particular word to be repeated, so I'll give is equal to rept, open the parenthesis, select the text that you wanted it to be repeated, like how many times you wanted it to be repeated. I wanted it to be repeated 3 times. Close the bracket, enter. So devices, you can see it is repeated. Now here I have given MCC in capitals. Okay. So now if I wanted to convert this into lowercase, is equal to lower, open the parenthesis, select the cell. So lower is nothing but from capitals it will be converted to small letters. Upper is equal to upper. So from small letters to capitals. So concatenate. Now here you can see uh, the text is given in 3 different columns like G, H, I. So it is given in 3 different columns and I wanted this to be combined together and put it in one single cell. So for that I'll be using the option concatenate. So I'll come here, concatenate. So as I'm typing in, you can see Excel is telling either you are searching for this particular function. So concatenate the first text, comma, second one, comma, third one. So I'll close the bracket, enter. So everything has come out in one single cell, but there is no space. Now I wanted space in between this. So what I'll do is equal to concatenate first cell, comma, and here space is also considered in Excel. Space is also considered as a character, so I'll give space in double inverted, comma, my second word, comma, again the space to be shown in double inverted, and my third character, third word. So enter. See, now it is appearing with space. Did you got this? You want me to explain it once again? Guys, understood with concatenate? You
Yes,
wanted
ma'am.
me to show it once again? No, right?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So now without using concatenate, so if I wanted to combine using the ampersand, okay, so with ampersand, see here I have given, so I'll, if I wanted with space, so without space, so I'm not going to type in the function, I'll just select, I'll give the ampersand, again select the second one, ampersand, and the third character, enter. So without space. Now with the space is equal to, select the text, ampersand, again space to be shown in double inverted, again I have to give ampersand, again second one, double inverted, space to be shown in double inverted, again ampersand has to be given, here also ampersand has to be given, and the third one, enter with space. So using the concatenate, using the ampersand, so both does the same work only, but here without the function using the ampersand I can do, using the function concatenate also I can combine the values, that combine the words that are in different columns into one single column. In one single column I can put. Okay. So next one is trim. So trim means if there is any extra spaces, I can trim that. So here I'll give is equal to trim, open the parenthesis and select the text. Enter. See, by removing here you can see in the beginning there is space. So it has removed that space. So here in between there is space. So I'll give is equal to trim, So trim option, it removes the unwanted space. Okay, so I wanted you people to try with this. So I think from repeat. So using concatenate, using ampersand, this is trim. Anywhere if you are getting doubt, please do tell. Guys, it is important to understand the logic, how it has been applied, because it will be easy for you to work on financial modeling. If you are well versed now, if you understand how we are working on Excel.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma.
like if you're using repeat function and if we want space between the words, ma'am, can it happen?
Yeah, just we will try. So repeat function is equal to rept, open the parenthesis. So I'll select this word. So I wanted it to be shown with space. Again, I will select this word. Let's see. No. So it will be continued with one single this one only in one stretch.
Okay. So no space, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
So now here we understood that when I'm giving some value, so even space is also considered as a character. Okay. So whatever it is happening, it is between the codes. Okay. So whatever I type in, the computer doesn't understands the alphas or numeric directly because it is in the human language, and it will be converted into the binary language. So which will be transferred in the form of codes. Okay. So now I wanted to check the code for A. So if I wanted to check the code, I'll type in is equal to code, open the parenthesis, and select the cell. That is A character. So the code for it is 65. So now whatever the code it has been mentioned, it is mentioned in the numbers only. Now if I change the character to M, small letter M, the code is 109. If I tell K, so capital letter K, if I tell 75. If I am telling number, or if I am telling any special character at the rate, 64. If I am telling full stop, is 46. So like this, each and every characters or numbers, whatever we type in, is represented by codes. Okay, which will be then further converted into the binary language where the processing is carried on. Okay, so now we understood that whatever the characters I am giving in, or the numbers I am giving in, it the codes are transformed into the numbers. So if I give the number, what characters will I get? So for this I'll be using this character function. I'll select the number. For 65 it is A. So if I tell which is the first character, first one, so if I tell which is the 100th character or this one value, it is D. If I tell 99, C. So if I tell 150, it is hyphen. So like this we use the code function. So now here if I tell hyphen, okay, at the rate, let's see. So if I give at the rate here, it is telling 64. So if I type in the number, we'll see it will show 60 at the rate only. So like this, for each and every code, there is a character or the number assigned. So if I give that number, it will tell which character has been assigned to this. Okay, code and character. So now I have given a random date over here, that is 17th January 2008. I wanted to know which day it is. So I'll type in equals text, open the parenthesis, select the cell, comma, I wanted the day format. 4 times D I'll give. Yesterday we had all tried this before only. So now when I wanted to give a random date and check whether it is telling the exact day, Thursday. So you can try it out with your birth dates, whether it is telling the exact day. So I'll tell you how it is, like is equal to date. I'm giving the random date 2008, month is first month, 17th. Okay, so I'm giving the date function. I got a random date. So likewise, you can enter your birth date. So you people must be knowing which day it is. Check whether Excel is telling the right answer. Then I will put text function, open the parenthesis, select the cell, comma, do the double inverted 4 times D, check the day, enter. So January 17th is Thursday. You try with this 3. Give your birth date and then check which day it is. Guys, done? Is it so tough or any
Yes,
confusions?
ma'am, done.
Okay. So now find function. So find function. So here I wanted to find Shreya loves mangoes. This is a sentence. Okay. So here I have already solved one. So in this sentence, I wanted to find where is mangoes. That is from the commencing. So the answer, the output I am getting is 14. So if I count including the space, so there is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and the 14th character the mangoes is getting begin with. So I'll write is equal to find, open the parenthesis. I wanted to find mangoes there in this particular cell. It is 14. Now if I wanted to change it, so I wanted to find where is loves. is in this particular cell. So it is the eighth character. So loves begins from eighth character, like this. So next one, search function. Find and search both does the same work only. Search function. So when I wanted to search for character n, so n is commencing from 3, 4, 5, 6. N is the seventh character. Even though if I have multiple ones also, the first one will be taken for consideration. So the n, the first time n is appearing in the seventh character. So here I'll give search. I wanted to find A, and where it is in this particular cell. So you can see A has appeared 3-4 times. So I wanted to see where is the A appearing for the first time. That is in second character. Okay. Then replace. If I wanted to replace one particular word to some other. So here I have already written replace. So old text. So first I need to choose where is the thing. So which cell, starting from which character, how many characters, and what is the other word that I wanted to fill. So here I'll give is equal to replace, open the parenthesis. So my word, it is here, my sentence is here. So start num. So I wanted to start it from the third character, pick out the 4 characters and replace it with hate. Okay. So first, select the cell where your sentence is. Second one, starting from which character? That is third character, starting from an L. Pick out 4 characters. LOVE has to be picked out and it has to be replaced with hate. So, I love mangoes will become I hate mangoes. Done? So, you want me to explain any one of these things again or understood?
Understood, ma'am.
Okay, I'll show the formula so that you people can try.
Done, ma'am.
So these are the text functions. So hopefully everything you have understood. So next
Yes, ma'am.
let's go for math function. So in math function, we will be using equals. So either I am applying the calculation or I am working on any functions or formulas. Always it has to be started with equals. Okay. So then I'll be using the plus mark for addition, minus, division, multiplication. I'll be using the asterisk, percentage. Okay. If I wanted to make the sum. Okay. So to make the total, so I will be doing is equal to sum. So first thing is you can directly take the values and apply plus mark, enter, you are going to get the total. Or next one, sum, select the range, equals sum, select the range. Selecting the range means from B16, B column 16th row to B column 21. Whatever the value is there, I wanted to add it. Enter. Or I can take sum. So one by one also I can choose. This is comma separated. Like this also I can make the sum. Or if I wanted to add is equal to sum, I'll select the range from here, and other two I wanted to give it in comma separately. So however you are going to do it, Excel is going to find the answer for it. So if I wanted to use the shortcut key, Alt equals. So alt equals, automatically it will apply with the sum function. Enter. I'm going to get the answer. Okay. So try this out. So this one, use alt equals. Alt equals. Shortcut key for sum function. Done, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
So now if I wanted to make the subtraction, so equals, directly I can choose the values into cost into quantity. So quantity into cost. Like this also I can give, or I can give the function product. Open the parenthesis, select the cells, close the bracket like this. So once I have done, I'll just come here and double click. So my calculation is done. So when I look at the formula, so Excel is going to take the reference of the first cell, and when I do the fill series, automatically it is going to make the necessary changes by applying the logic what I have used in the first cell. So here I wanted the product to be done. So when it is coming to the next cell, you can see it has changed to G18 to F18, G19 to F19, G20 to F20, G21 to F21, like this. Okay. Then I will do with these three things, then you can try. So sum product means when I wanted to calculate all together. So here I have already done it. So sum product, choose the cost, choose the quantity. So here I'll write is equal to sum product. So quantity, comma, cost. So all together total is this much. So the same way, salary. I have two numbers of manager, two people, one person accountant, four clerks, and five office assistants, six securities. Now I wanted to calculate is equal to sum product. Select the numbers, select the salary. So overall, how much salary I am paying? It is 3,12,000.
Ma'am, can you please repeat the product function?
Product or sum product? You
Product,
want
ma'am.
product. Okay. So if I wanted to check the product, so one is directly I can give the values is equal to quantity into, I am using asterisk for into sign, and cost. Like this also I can do, or I'll be using is equal to product. So that is a function. Open the parenthesis. Now I wanted to choose the values. So product, open the parenthesis. So select the quantity, comma. Now select the cost. Enter. Now once this is done, I need not have to apply the function again and again in all the cells. In one cell I have applied the function. Now I'll just come to this fill series. On my right hand side corner, you can see that black color cross. I'll take my cursor there. Just keep my cursor there and double click. So your range, however big it is going to be filled with the calculation. Done, ma'am? Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Done, ma'am.
So now I have to calculate the total percentage. I have to calculate. Okay, so here I have already done. So here I am going to put the total is equal to sum, open the parenthesis, and select this marks of all the subject of this one particular student. Okay, enter. I've got the total. So I'll just come here and double click on my fill series. My calculation is done. Now I wanted to calculate the percentage is equal to total. So before I apply with the percentage, I should have applied with the format. Okay, so I'll just show you. So divided by, so total subjects are 5. Each subject carries 100 marks, means total marks is 500. So total divided by 500, I'm going to get the value. So if I take directly, now I have not given any format over here. I'll select this total divided by 500. See, it is showing like this. But I wanted the values to appear in percentage value. So what I will do is, first I will select the range. So in this particular range, I wanted percentage values only. So I'll select this range. I'll go to home tab and I'll select percentage. So then what will happen is, whatever the range I have selected, their percentage format will be applied. Now when I give any simple calculation or anything, I will automatically get the values in percentage. I'll come here and double click. Got it? So just try. So you should apply the function in only in one cell. The other things you should know how to apply the fill series, because in each and every cell we are not going to write the function or the formulas again and again. Guys, done? Okay, let's go to the next one. So I wanted to find the average. So the same way I'm going to apply the total. So total percentage you guys know. So I'll type in equals average. So average is also a function. I'll select the marks of the subjects, close the bracket, I'm going to get the average. So absolute function. So average function, I'll just put the function here. Average function. So if I wanted to check with absolute, absolute means what will happen is in absolute function. So now without absolute function, if I am using the value like equals 10 minus 8. So when I come and do the fill series, so there are values where I'm getting the minus sign. So for some further calculations, I cannot use the negative values. So that time what I will do is I'll use abs function. So abs is nothing but it will convert the negative sign to positive. Okay, it will remove the sign and it will display. Okay, where you can use that value as a positive value for the further calculations, but it will not change the positive value to negative value. So if you see equals abs, so I'll tell minus 3. So if I tell equals abs 3, so that is a positive value, the number remains same. It is not going to change the positive value to negative value. Okay, so now when I'm giving this values, it is showing in minus sign. So if I use abs function is equal to abs, open the parenthesis, I'll select 10 minus 8, enter. I'll come here, double click, see now it is not displaying whether it has been changed from negative to positive. So average, just type in average for this. For the above sum, the function is given here. You have to just type in average and select the marks. Absolute function, directly when I take the values, so I'll be getting with the minus sign. When I use the abs function, the minus sign will be removed, or the value, the negative value will be shown as a positive value. Guys, done? So next we have rand between and rand function. So anytime if I wanted to enter a random value in my Excel, so I'll be using rand function. So here I'll give rand, open the parenthesis. So here when I don't give any arguments, directly I'll open the parenthesis and close the parenthesis, means Excel is going to directly take the values between 0 to 1. So I'll just come here, drag it down, and the same way I'm going to drag it towards my right. So here you can see there are many decimal values. I wanted to remove the decimal values and make it to 2. So if you see, now the values are between 0 and 1 only. But if I wanted to enter the values between so and so number, then I can use rand between is equal to rand between, open the parenthesis, and I can tell the numbers from so and so number I wanted. So I will tell from 30 to 70. Enter. So here you can see the values, and I will drag it towards my right. So how am I getting along with the dollar sign? So now I wanted along with my dollar sign. Just I will show you how to apply with the dollar sign. I'll just select this range. I'll give the borders. Okay. And then whatever the dollar sign or any other symbol, currency symbols I wanted, I can choose that particular symbol, and then I just type in rand in, and I'm going to give the values like from 10 to 50. Enter. I'll just come here and select it. So I'm getting it in the symbols. So now when I'm making the changes, you can see that the values are getting changed again and again. Now I wanted this values to remain the same. So what I'll do is I'll select this range. I'll press Ctrl C. Then I have to paste it in the same places only. So I'll press Ctrl Alt V for paste special, and I will tell choose only the values. Means paste the values over there only. Okay. So now if I press enter, see here again and again, you can see there is changes. See here it is getting changed. But here the value remains the same. Okay. So I'll tell you once again, if I wanted to fix this values in the same position, it should not keep getting changed. I'll select this value. I'll press Ctrl C to copy. So you can see this moving lines. Now I'll press Ctrl Alt V. That is the shortcut key for space special. That is Ctrl Alt V. Now I'll choose values and I'll click on OK. So now when I press enter, so the values here you can see, because the values are getting changed because I have not changed this one, I have not pasted. So once you paste, the values are going to be fixed over there, it is not going to keep changing again and again. Okay, so this is rand between. Now Roman, if I wanted the values to be filled with the Roman numbers, so I'll give is equal to Roman, open the parenthesis and select the cell. I'll press enter. Now I'll come here and drag it. So I'm getting the values in Roman. So why am I giving the cell values here? I could have given the number directly. So when I give the cell values, so here I'll change it to 9. Enter. The value got changed automatically. So that is why in Excel usually most of the time we'll give the cell address. So the whatever the value that is there in that particular cell, if I change also, it is not going to affect the function or formula. Okay, whatever the value I give, based on it, it is going to give the output. So mod function means when I wanted to check the remainder. So when I divide 103 by 10, so 3 is the remainder. So here if I tell equals mod, open the parenthesis, so the number, so it has to be divided with 10. So the remainder is 3. So if I wanted to give the number directly, equals mod, open the parenthesis, so I'll give a simple this one only, 7 divided by 2. 1 should be the remainder. So try with this rand between Roman and mod function. So here the rand functions, this one is functions are given. So Roman, here it is given, mod function. Guys, are you able to follow it? I'm giving you sufficient time to practice then and there only. Guys, done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I will stop it here for today. So tomorrow we'll continue with power functions. So few more will be left with math function. Then we'll continue with the other things tomorrow. Okay. So till now, whatever I have taught, Have you people understood?
Yes,
Guys,
ma'am.
don't postpone it. Try to do it then and there because I'm giving you sufficient time to practice. Okay? Okay, guys, I'll wind up the session for today. If any doubts, please get it clarified tomorrow. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.